What is going on, guys? This is Brian with Simple Man's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my weekly picks for comics that are coming out this Wednesday, April 5th, 2017. I apologize for not having a video out last week for everyone, but I had some personal issues that came up, so I had to get those taken care of first. Sick kids in the house and everything. Either way, I'm back this week. We have some great comics coming out. Let's go and get this started. Kicking off this week, we have Batman number 20. This is the finale to the I Am Bane story arc. It's the epic climax. There's no going back. No more tricks. No more allies. Just Batman and Bane. There's a beautiful regular cover for this by David Finch. There's also a Tim Sale 1-for-1 variant for this as well. Next up, we have Superman number 20. This is the Superman Reborn Aftermath. It's part 1 to the Superman Black story arc. As the smoke clears, the Kents are faced with leaving Hamilton to go back to Metropolis, but someone or something doesn't want them to leave. Batman and Robin discover something is mysteriously wrong with the son of Superman. He's losing his powers. There's a regular cover by Patrick Gleason. There's also a 1-for-1 cover by Jorge Jimenez. Extremity number 2 from Image Comics. Absolutely loved the first issue of this. I'm really looking forward to picking up issue number 2 this week. Also, in this issue, Thea has taken her first step towards vengeance against the Paznina warlords who ruined her family. But this world offers more than vengeance as she discovers a new ally in the wreckage of the Rising Plains. All New Wolverine number 19. This starts the Immune story arc, which is a great jumping on point for any new readers out there. This comic's also going to ship with 5 different covers. There's a regular Adam Kubert variant, there's a corner box variant, there's an incentive Leonard Kirk variant, there's an incentive Elizabeth Torque variant, then there's also a super duper incentive Francesco Mattina Venomized black and white variant, which is way up there in price and not worth it. That's just my opinion. If you want to hunt for it, go ahead. But you might want to refinance your house. I don't know, get a loan. Either way, I'm staying away from it. Captain America Steve Rogers number 15. In this issue, only one man can lead Hydra into a new age of dominance and superiority. Red Skull believes that he is that man, but Captain America thinks otherwise. Normally, I don't pick this comic up, but I love the cover on this. It's by Gabriel Dorado, one of my favorite artists. Also, it's got Captain America and Red Skull on there. And I looked on Comic-Con. The last 2 issues from January was about 42,000 and dropped again in February is about 36,000, so it continues to drop. Either way, I'm picking this up just for my love of Gabriel Dorado. But a Gabriel Dorado with 30,000 print run, hit or miss. But I'm just picking it up for my love of the artist. Also, be aware if you're interested, there is a cover B for this. It's a David Marquez Resurrection cover. Next, we have Iron Fist number 2. Read the first issue. Wasn't great. Wasn't bad. Either way, I'm going to pick up second issue, see where it's going. Be aware there's a regular cover by Jeff DeCall. There's also an incentive Tim Bradstreet variant for this. If you can get the incentive for cheap, $20, $25 or so, pick that up. Either way, Jeff DeCall does brilliant covers as well, but pick up what you like. Next, we have Marvel's big release of the week, and it's Royals number 1. In this issue, the resurrection of the Inhumans begins. It's a myth from the future, a quest to the far stars. They've already solicited that during this storyline, one of the Inhumans that goes on this mission is not coming back. And they act like he's going to be dead for a while. Of course, we all know how that plays out in comic books. Either way, the artist on this is John Boy Myers. Love John Boy Myers. Loved his Teen Titans covers for the first few on Rebirth. Also, there's a whole bunch of different covers for it. There's a John Boy Myers cover. There's a Karen Grant hip-hop cover. Scotty Young baby variant. John Tyler Christopher action figure cover. There's a Nick Bradshaw Retailer Summit cover. There's a Neil Adams variant. There's an incentive Simone Bianchi cover. Bunch of covers. Pick what you like. But I'm interested in picking this up to read it. Alright, so I guess I lied. Royals is not the big release from Marvel this week. It is for me, because that's where I'm more interested in reading. But the big release from Marvel, I'd have to say, is X-Men Gold number 1. It's going to ship with a crap load of different covers. There's 11 covers for this, guys, so bear with me while I go over these. There's a regular Artie and Saif cover. There's an Andre Leroy Davis hip-hop cover. There's also a Scotty Young baby cover. There's a Ron Lim party cover. There's a Ron Lim Retailer Summit cover. There's a Leonard Kirk Cornerbox variant. There's a Bob McLeod variant. There's a Bill Martin variant. There's a Ron Lim Party Sketch variant. There's also an Artie and Saif Premium variant. And there's also a Jim Lee Remastered variant. The last 3 variants I mentioned, I would shy away from because they're upwards of $400 I'm seeing online. Also, For me, when a comic ships with this many covers, unless you really like it and you want to read it, I stay away from it, but that's just my opinion. Either way, if you like it, pick it up and read a copy. Next up, we have Amory Wars Go to Apollo #1 from Boom Studios. This is written by Coheed and Cambria frontman Claudio Sanchez and has artist Rags Morales attached to it. Either way, it looks like a good read. What I really like on this is the Rags Morales Virgin variant for this as well. Next, we have Colossi #1. Now, this comes from Vault Comics, and it says, when Transatmos Shuttle 34 disappears into a wormhole, its pilot and passengers are launched into an adventure of gigantic proportions. Lost in an oversized parallel universe, the group must put aside their differences and unite to survive a hostile environment. But the biggest threat they'll face is the one that hitched a ride on Shuttle 34. Now, this comes from Vault Comics, and as you may or may not be aware, Heathen, which is also another comic from Vault Comics, has been doing really well in the secondary market right now. This looks like a fun read, and it might be a low risk, high reward, depending on what you think. Either way, I'm going to spend my $3 and I'm going to pick this up to read. So those are my picks for comics coming out Wednesday, April 5th, 2017. Now, as I always say, if you feel there's a title I might have left out, please comment. Let me know what you guys think. Love to hear from everyone. Also, if you like the video, click that thumbs up button. If you guys want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Love all the new subscribers I've been getting. You guys are showing a lot of love to me, and I really appreciate it. Also, if you want to show more love, share this video, because sharing is caring, fellas. This has been Brian from Simple Man's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing, and I'll see you guys next week.